Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Chris. Today I'm going to talk to you about a brand new lens that was just released by Viltrox. This is the 35mm f1.7. The model I have here is the Fuji X mount, but it comes in other mounts if you need to. The first thing we're going to go over here is the price. The reason for that is because I was pretty much shocked at the price. This has a maximum aperture, as I said, of f1.7, and you can buy it for $179 or €199. If you compare the prices, if you take the f2 model from Fuji, it costs around $400, so this is less than half the price. And if you were to take the f1.4 model, that costs $500 to $600, well, it is almost a third of the price than buying an equivalent Fuji lens. So if you are on a budget, or if you don't want to spend that much money for this lens, then you can get this cheaper alternative. It is an autofocus lens. There is no aperture ring, so if you're an aperture ring lover, I would rather take the Fuji model, but otherwise you can change everything directly from the front dial. The maximum aperture is f1.7, minimum aperture f16. I shot a few photos here with my Polaroid just to show you the different apertures and what happens to the background. Here you go. In terms of chromatic aberrations, fringing, contrast, and so forth, I found the photos to be okay. I didn't see anything particularly wrong. I didn't see any specific chromatic aberration, anything strange, even wide open. So it is good. It gives you good results, especially for the price. It has a filter thread of 52mm in case you're looking at buying an ND filter, polarizing filter, and so forth. It measures 58mm. So if you take off the hood, I mean, this thing is pretty tiny, as you can see here. In terms of minimum focusing distance, we're at 33 centimeters, which is roughly this much, which is not bad. It weighs 170 grams, which is amazing and very lightweight. It is definitely not going to be front heavy for your little camera. The thing is, it is made entirely of plastic, the whole thing. Be it the hood, be it the actual body, this part, everything is made of plastic. There's a little USB-C on the mount right here. This probably allows you to do updates for the future, so that's great. And as far as I can tell, there is no weather sealing. So avoid using this lens if you need to be weather sealed in dusty and or humid environments. For those that wonder how it looks on both the newer and the older generation sensors, the 40 megapixel and 26 megapixels, I tried on an X-T5 and an X-T3, and the results are pretty good on both. I haven't noticed any issue with the 40 megapixels. It resolves it very well. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I didn't notice any issue. One thing I noticed that I wasn't too keen about is the focusing. It tends to hunt a lot more than Fuji lenses or other lenses that I've owned or used. That's not necessarily a huge deal if you're someone amateur that just wants to take photos and that wants to have a wider aperture, then it's okay. Now, if you're going to be using this for something a little more professional or something where you need to have a fast autofocus, then that might be a little bit of an issue at times. Now, for example, this photo that I took at night, I didn't have any problem taking it. The focus was totally fine. It focused where I wanted right away. And sometimes I took photos during the day and I just wasn't able to take it. So I don't know exactly what this is due to, but there are some issues with the focus hunting. As I said, there's a USB-C on the mount, so maybe in the future they will upgrade the firmware and make it a little bit better. So my conclusion is that this is a very good lens for the price. And again, I underline price because the price tag that comes with this thing is very, very low. And it is a compact lens, it is lightweight, f1.7, works great, autofocus. I mean, what else do you want for that price? I hope this video was useful. If you have any question, write it down in the comment section below. I will answer gladly as soon as possible, like always, and I see you in the next one. Until then, take care and don't forget to subscribe. Cheers.